It's your birthday. Oh, nice. What's your name, dude?
Ryan.
Ryan. What do you do out here in La Jolla?
I live here.
All right, let's move on. I feel like, dear God, the fucking future. You can't be older than what, 25?
24.
Yeah, exactly. What do I do? I fucking live, bro. The fuck do you mean, what do I do, dude? Yeah, is there a specific, focus that you have?
Business.
Business, yeah. And business finance?
Business analytics.
Business analytics, yeah. Fuck yeah.
AI.
What's that now?
AI, baby.
AI.
AI? Yep. Who the fuck are you? Yeah. I don't know what just happened, but there's a lot of sexual tension from there to there. I was like, if you guys were like a fucking Panera and you were wearing a shirt that said "I love AI," she would be like, "Oh my God, AI!" And he was like, "Yeah, AI, yeah. That's what my shirt says, yeah. What do I do? Fucking, I'm just living right now. Yeah, just taking it easy, trying to figure it out one step at a time, waking up with the sun, going to bed with the moon, just fucking, Frankie, Frankie, riddle me this. If you were to take these beautiful gals out later tonight, where would be, like, let's play a little, blind date scenario. Where would you go? What's the first move? Dinner, apparently, yeah. Great, easy, just fucking, yeah, take them where they want to go, where they're already planning on going. Yeah, why mix up their plans? They're driving the ship. You probably don't even have a car, right, Frankie? Yeah, no, yeah. You seem like a scooter type of guy, yeah? Is that fair to say? Yeah, exactly. He goes, fucking, you nailed it, dude. Yeah, exactly. That's how I got here tonight. Hopefully it's still out front. Is there a place you go where they roll out the red carpet? Where's that?
Piazza de Mio in South Park.
That sounds fucking fancy. Piazza de Mio? It's too far. Oof, strike one, Frankie. What else you got? Yikes. Something closer, baby. This fucking guy. By the way, I mean, what's your follow-up question, Frankie? If they say, yes, I can cook, what do you say? What do you bring to the table? And exactly how big is all of this, Frankie? And that was the last time we saw Frankie on tonight's La Jolla Dateline. He took him to Casa de... fucking whatever he said. Has anybody ever been to the mansion? Oh, yeah? And? I'm starstruck right now. Sir, you raise your hand first, which is probably a mistake because you're with somebody here tonight. But yeah, go ahead. You've been to the mansion. Yeah, when was it?
10 years ago.
10 years ago, yeah. So still kind of the heyday, yeah? Do you remember? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Nice save, dude. Nobody's buying that. Yeah, I was, do you remember they used to have like hors d'oeuvre guys that walked around with mini corn dogs? Yeah, that was me. That was all I did. And I wore a blindfold and I didn't see shit. So, didn't see shit, honey. Just served hors d'oeuvres and got the fuck out of there. I'm gay, by the way. What were you doing at the Playboy Mansion that was work? Were you like doing were you office?
Lights, spotlight.
The spotlights. Oh, nice.
Fundraiser.
A fundraiser. Just lights for they held fundraisers at the fucking Playboy Mansion? Yeah. So there could be like a cerebral palsy thing where they were like, let's raise money, and then to have some girl come out and squirt. Like, what? Break this down for me. I guess I'm lost is what I'm trying to say. If you could help elaborate and shed some light on this, that's what you fucking do, right? So yeah. Yeah, put a spotlight on your goddamn sentences right now and explain this more thoroughly. We're not moving on until you do. So, what do you do, Chad?
I come to Comedy Store.
You come to comedy? Yeah, but yeah, boy, you're somehow making her look very sober, Chad. I come to Comedy Store. Okay, alien who's trying to assimilate to society. I come to Comedy Store to hee hee ha ha laugh. Hee hee ha ha laugh. I'm not an alien. I am Chad. I will clap when I feel like it. Hee hee ha ha. What the fuck? You just outed yourself, man. I like your style, Chad. And what's your name?
Autumn.
Autumn?
Yes.
And what do you do out here in La Jolla?
I don't do nothing.
Yeah, let's move on. I feel like that was. Oh my God. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. It's your birthday and you're fucking drunk. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, sentences, they're tough. Fuck yeah. What's your drink of choice? Is there something that you really like, especially for your birthday? You're just like, I'm fucking Jaeger bombs tonight. Or is there like something where you're like, I don't usually do rum because I get the rum farts, but but tonight's my birthday. I'm gonna go for it. Tonight's gonna be, I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, all right. That was a nice unsure slow clap. Fucking Chad. Even as I looked down, I fucking just looked at you. I was like, didn't even join the fucking slow clap. What's your name? Do you have a cool name to go along with this cool look?
Dirty Barry.
Dirty Barry? Fucking checkmate, baby! Dirty Barry? Oh, gross! But also, duh. Dirty Barry. Well, you have piqued my interest, sir. So Barry is your first name, yeah?
Yeah.
And what happened where your close family and friends decided to throw that adjective in front of who you are?
Just a fun day.
Just a fun name, yeah. I don't fucking believe you, Barry. I feel like you've got HPV, or you don't shower, or I don't know. But we'll figure it out before the night's over. Oh, awesome. You believe in Bigfoot, bro?
Yeah.
What, well, why?
Younger, when I traveled with my father, we stopped at truck stops going up the 5, and we run the truckers.
Bro, send me an email. This feels like way too long of a fucking... I mean, are you seriously launching into your entire origin story right now? When I was 4 years old, I started playing the clarinet, and my dad always encouraged me to do what you love, Cameron. And so that's when I started my own business. I was delivering newspapers, and then... Wow. Okay, so you and Pops went to a truck stop. So who believed in Bigfoot first, you or Dad?
Art Bell was played at night, too.
It was what now?
Art Bell.
Art Fell?
Art Bell.
Heartfelt? What the fuck are you saying, man? Oh my God. Worst comedy duo of all time. Heartfelt, heartfelt, fuck! Tonight's performance of This Fucking Show Sucks will be played by Bigfoot. Why does he still hold a place in your world? Oh, so it's nostalgia. So the same way that you believe in the Tooth Fairy, you kind of put Bigfoot in that same category, yeah? A little higher? Bigfoot's a little higher? I don't know why that bothers me. Don't people like buy stars for like their girls? I've heard that happening, right? How do girls feel about that? I definitely have heard that's a thing where a guy's like, I'm gonna buy Christine a fucking... Like there's the Big Dipper and then fucking Christine will be right there next to it. Fucking, cause how sweet is that, right? You like walk out and you're like, babe, look up. Oh my God, what'd you do, Cameron? What did you? Is my name gonna be like written in the sky? It's nighttime, by the way. Did you pay for like a lit up cloud? That sounds expensive, babe. Nah, not. Look at that fucking star. Right or in that area. That's all yours. Happy fucking Valentine's Day. It's fucking just fellas night? What is it, like 8 dudes in a row? Yeah? What was it, Bukkake night? That was funny. Who said that? You, yeah. It sounded like a cool black dude, but I wasn't sure. I wanted to check there wasn't a white guy that just fucking... It's Bukkake night, man. You know what time it is. Bukkake time, baby. 9:40 kake, baby. I heard it and I was like, cool black guy voice. And I was like, oh, all right, thank God, yeah. On a scale from 1 to Doritos, how stoned are you right now, David?
15.
A 15, he just said. Oh, man. A, you didn't even skip a beat responding. B, you fucking went past Doritos to a number that wasn't even an option. David, what do you do?
I'm a CNC machinist.
You're a CNC machinist?
Yep.
I think you just made that up, but I think, what is a C? Can you elaborate?
I basically press buttons.
Oh my God. I am not sure David's not a figment of my fucking imagination right now. Oh my God. By the way, how do we make a plush pull-string toy of you? David, I'm a CNC machinist. I'm on a level 15 high right now. I push buttons. All your catchphrases. And when you press those buttons, Dave, what happens? Oh, by the way, did you just do... As I was talking, he to himself was going, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, button, button, sound, button. Okay, cool. And then you, first date was where? Excuse me, miss. And then she was like, oh, that's okay. And then what? You had to say something after that. You didn't just go, excuse me, miss. And she was like, oh my God, who are you? This chivalrous, fucking, barely growing a mustache, you know. That stash looks like it wants to come in fully so bad, yeah. How much longer are you gonna commit to the attempt? Because from here, it looks like, you look like me when I was 12 and I was like, it's pretty much in there. It's pretty much fully, can you grow facial hair?
No.
No, but you're like, just like the outline, yeah? It's the thought that counts. Fucking great answer, but also shave that shit. But yeah, that's, so excuse me, miss, and then what? And then do you remember what he kind of followed that up with?
I followed up with it.
Oh, okay. We're taking the power back. What did you follow it up with? What'd you say?
I asked him out.
You asked him out right then and there. Just from excuse me, miss? What happened to you relationship-wise prior? That one fucking moment of chivalrous, excuse me, miss. Oh my God, you wanna get married? I'm sorry. Just, it's been a long year. And then you said you're engaged, yeah? How'd you pop the question? You mind me asking?
We were doing like a photo shoot for like a dog snack company.
Why? What's the snack company called, by the way?
I have no idea. So it's our friend who's a photographer.
Great.
And I didn't want to pay for an actual photographer.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, fucking being frugal is an attractive trait.
Yeah, it was a lot cuter than
I mean, bro, you tried your best, but yeah, that was, I don't think anybody is any clear on what happened, but your love is still there, and that's, you can't replace that. You can replace that fucking story and that stash, but that story and that love is, yeah, no kids. I have, my fiance and I, we have a 10-pound cavapoo named Pickles. That's the closest thing we have to a kid, right? A little pup. The cutest thing ever. We call her Pickles because that's a fun, sweet name, and it helps lighten the severity of the mood when you get frustrated with your pet, which we all do. I never understand when people name their pets human names. I have a buddy with a dog named Frank, and he's always like, Frank, get the fuck back here, Frank! Frank? What the fuck, Frank? I'm like, bro, that's coming from a real place. Who did not pick you up from the airport? Quit taking it out on your pit bull, man. But with Pickles, she like goes down on herself a lot, so we're like, Pickles, stop licking your pickle puppy pussy. And that's a fun fucking, pickle puppy pussy, right? She, a couple months ago, we were doing some weed edibles, some gummies, and we left out about 20 milligrams, and Pickles just fucking ate them all. She's 10 pounds, and she ate 20 milligrams of weed gummies. Fucking THC's 10 pounds, and she ate 20, that's too much. All right, I was like, Pickles, smoke a blunt, baby, ease into this lifestyle. You're jumping right in the deep end with no life preserver. In our defense, we were very high, and when you're high and your dog's high, you don't know that your dog's high. Because dogs are already very chill to begin with. Pickles was just staring at the wall when the night began, right? Just fucking, is that a sailboat? That fucking painting, right? No cause for concern. We were just like, all right, we're not bringing enough to the table tonight socially. That's on us, right? And then 2 minutes later, we joined Pickles on the wall. We're like, oh shit, there's a lot going on over here. This comatose as a family. And then Pickles turned around, she had a little shimmy, right? A little puppy smirk, a little shimmy, just all night long. Again, we just celebrated what was going on. We're like, hell yeah, we don't have to teach Pickles how to shimmy. She taught herself. And then she started talking about how great the second Beatles album was, and we were like, this bitch is fucked up. We gotta take her to the hospital. That's something I would do. No, then she actually started to sway, and she fell over, and we went into a Mountain Dew Code Red panic attack. My fiance was like, babe, we gotta take her to the vet now. I was like, yes, thank you for being decisive. That is a great call. Here's how I know I was too high to handle any moment of what was happening. She says, let's go to the vet. I looked at Pickles, and I was like, do you think you can drive? And my fiance was like, she definitely can. I was like, you're right, she's too high. She's like, that's not why. So we get into the car, and I take off top speed, man. 7, 8 miles an hour down the 405 freeway. Oh yeah, just paranoid as shit. That foot is barely grazing that gas pedal. I'm just distracted by every billboard and fast food marquee, hoping that the vet is somehow gonna be a vet Carl's Jr. combination center, right? Kill 2 burgers with 1 pup. We get into the parking lot, and it's COVID times. They gotta come to you. You can't go to them. So I'm sitting there in the driver's seat with Pickles and a box of reduced fat wheat thins, right? Just fucking didn't want to leave my pup or the snacks behind. And we're sitting there. I didn't realize how stoned I was until this guy comes up to the window, and he rolls it down, right? Or I rolled it down, obviously. That's how high I was. I rolled it down, and I was like, how'd you do that? He was like, you did that, man. That was your finger in your car, you fucking pothead. And I hand him the box of wheat thins. I go, take good care of her. I thought that was funny, lighten the mood, and he just looks at me and he goes, Jesus Christ. Took back the chips, handed him Pickles. He looks at me and he goes, Adam Ray? My ego inflates. I'm like, oh shit, man, you listen to my podcast? He goes, no, dude, you called in the panic 9 minutes ago. I was like, all right, fuck you, man. You don't have to be a dick about it. Trying to figure this out together. Pickles is 2 months sober. I'm happy to report. She is, give it up for her. She's back on the sober train, back on the sober bus.